Hello, preschool friends. Mrs. Crimmins here, and we are going to read a story about construction. So today's story is Goodnight, Goodnight Construction Site. And on the cover, we see the big machine here. We'll find out the name of this machine in the story. And he's holding the moon. The moon's tired. The moon's asleep. I think it's time for the construction site to go to sleep too. So our story is by Sherry Dusky Rinker and Tom Lichtenheld. Okay. So those are our author and illustrator, and the title is Goodnight, Goodnight Construction Site. And I'm going to open it here on the front of my book. And I see the title page. Ooh, there's an owl. It says Goodnight, Goodnight Construction Site. Let's see what we have. Down in the big construction site, the tough trucks work with all their might to build a building and make a road. To get the job done, load by load. Do you hear some rhyming words in there? Road, load. There's some rhyming words in here. Listen and find out. Okay, there's all the trucks doing their job. Let's see what else they're going to do. The sun has set, the work is done. It's time for trucks to end their fun. So one by one they'll go to bed to yawn and rest their sleepy heads. Then wake up to another day of rough and tough construction play. So there they are. They've worked all day long from sun up to sundown. And now it's time for them to go to sleep. Working hard to help his team, crane truck raises one last beam. So this is a crane truck. Sometimes you'll see them really high up in the sky, lifting up beams, heavy, heavy steel beams to make tall, tall buildings. Reaching and stretching, lifting high, he swings the beam into the sky. He'll set it down right on its mark, then off to bed. It's almost dark. He slowly folds his boom back in, and then with one last sleepy grin, he tucks himself in nice and tight, then cuddles up and says, "Good night." Shh. Good night, crane truck. Good night. And look, crane truck is holding a teddy bear. Spinning, churning all day long, cement mixer sings his whirly song. No, he's weary and so dizzy from the fun that keeps him busy. With one last spin, he pours the load. He's ready now to leave the road. So when he's all done, he has to empty out what's left of the cement mix in the drum in the back so that he can go. Good night. He takes a bath, gets shiny bright, pulls up his chute, turns off his light. He cuts his engine, slows his drum, and dreams sweet dreams of twirly fun. Shh. Good night, cement mixer. Good night. Dump truck loves to work and haul. He carries loads both big and small. He moves the dirt from place to place, then dumps it with a happy face. One final load spills on the heap. Crunch! Now dump truck's tired and wants to sleep. He lowers his bed, locks his gate, rests his wheels. It's getting late. He dims his lights, then shuts his doors, and soon his engine slows to snores. Shh. Good night, dump truck. Good night. So there's dump truck sleeping away. Pushing with his mighty blade, Bulldozer works to smooth the grade. He clears the way to level ground and fills the air with thunderous sound. Roar! No one's as tough, as strong as he, but now he's sleepy as can be. So Bulldozer moves those big, heavy rocks. So they can make a clear road and building. He puffs some smoke out of his stack, turns off his engine, stops his track. He curls into his soft dirt bed and dreams of busy days ahead. Shh. Good night, Bulldozer. Good night. Scooping gravel, dirt, and sand, Excavator shapes the land. He digs and lifts throughout the day. Hurr! But now it's time to end his play. There's Excavator. That's that big one on the front. See, Excavator. A few more holes to dig in soon. He'll roll to bed beneath the moon. So an excavator is the one that digs those big holes. He twirls upon his bumpy track, pulls his boom, stretches his back. He sets his scoop down on the ground and snuggles up without a sound. Shh. Good night, Excavator. Good night. These big, big trucks, so tough and loud. They work so hard, so rough and proud. Tomorrow is another day, another chance to work and play. Turn off your engines, stop your tracks, relax your wheels, your stacks and backs. No more huffing and puffing, team. It's time to rest your heads and dream. Construction site all tucked in tight. The day is done. Turn off the light. Great work today. Now, shh. Good night. Time for the construction site to go to sleep. And that was Good Night construction site. I hope you learned a few more of the tools and trucks that they use on a construction site. All right, my friends, have a great day.